I painted Frenchy in 2011 and her friend Ken in 2012. Together, they ran a $2 book stand on Mass Avenue for many years. Technically, I shouldn't have painted them at the time since they weren't panhandling. They were homeless, though, and I'd been wanting to do their portraits for a long time. Frenchy is an endless font of stories about run-ins with the city of Cambridge and the local bookstores who are not happy about the competition. They've won every court battle with the city, and the bookstand at the time was now open 24 hours a day. She and Ken live in a tent in the woods near Alewife. Apparently there is or was quite a homeless encampment there. They even spent the winters there thanks to a propane stove. By the time I painted Ken the following year, the bookstand was closed and the two of them were panhandling again. Ken and Frenchy had closed down the sales element of the bookstore the previous fall, turning it instead into a book giveaway. Ken told me he had 30,000 books in storage to get rid of. The reasons for closing down the business were increased costs for buying books and competition from Kindles and the like. Frenchy had been quite ill that winter, and the encampment where they had been living had been shut down by the state police, a victim of the crackdown on the Occupy movement. Ken was able to wangle a permanent room and a shelter for the two of them and was trying to get on Social Security disability. He's since obtained an apartment for them, and they now panhandle on occasion to supplement their Social Security. Ken once gleefully told me how he had converted the bookstand, which remained for several months after the closing as a 10-foot by 5-foot by 6-foot tall tarp structure on the sidewalk, into a, quote, apartment, which he rented out to other homeless folk. I suspect he sees it as a matter of honor and self-respect to be pulling a fast one on the authorities. Ken is one of the hardest working lazy men I know.